For drivers, it's an issue of transparency, knowing exactly how state troopers conduct themselves during traffic stops. We reminded the director of the Texas Department of Public Safety about a transparency promise he made months ago.
A promise to let you see his agency's investigations into racial profiling complaints against troopers. A promise KXAN investigator Brian Collister found out the director is not keeping.
DPS Director Steven McCraw says his agency has nothing to hide when it comes to complaints of racial profiling and how his agency investigates them. He said so when asked about KXAN's investigation last November that revealed his troopers wrongly recording the race of minority drivers as white during traffic stops.
We don't just have data, we have evidence. So any member of the media or anybody else for that matter, and certainly the legislature, can look at every case that we have there's been an allegation of racial profiling, and not even look at the investigation, but look at the audio and video. So there's clear, compelling evidence.
On a case, but you'd be able to look at it on a case-by-case basis.
Yeah.
But that has not been the case. We started asking last August for copies of every racial profiling complaint since 2010, but DPS refused to release them. The agency said state law makes personnel records of a commissioned officer confidential, and the Attorney General's office agrees. An officer has to be suspended or terminated in order for disciplinary records to be made public. And DPS says it has not confirmed a single allegation of racial profiling. So I caught up with the DPS director recently at the Capitol.
You said that anyone can look at any record from any allegation of racial profiling, but your agency won't give out those records. So why would you say that, and does this mean a policy change?
But see, I don't know that that's true or not. Just because you say it so doesn't make it so. So
here's the record right here.
Let me check on it. I'll get back to you.
Well, your agency has denied access to these reports you want people to see. So why would you say that people can get them?
Well, bottom line is that I don't trust anything you say.
An interesting response, since the director did trust our earlier reporting that uncovered his troopers recording minorities as white.
You were right, and we were wrong.
Before the director's comments, DPS released only this single video. It shows a trooper stopping an African-American driver in East Texas back in 2013. Houston attorney Patrick Strong accused the trooper of racial profiling.
Running your because I'm black? Nope. Nope. Come on, man. I ain't no way I came all the way on this shoulder, man. Okay. But I understand. I mean, most people in authority positions, they don't like it when someone exercises their rights.
No, why would I not like that?
I don't know.
That's perfectly fine.
It should be.
Strong declined to comment about the stop, but DPS says its investigation found no evidence he was racially profiled. The agency says it only released his complaint and video because this trooper was given 30 days off without pay for other misconduct during the stop. It took DPS months to release the records of that misconduct, and last week we finally got them. They show the agency's own inspector general investigated and ruled this trooper did racially profile this motorist and others. But Highway Patrol supervisors later overturned the inspector general's findings, claiming that despite the apparent targeting of African-American drivers, the investigation does not support sustaining allegations related to racial profiling.
So is there a change in policy? You're not going to let people see those records?
People are going to see those records.
Director McCraw now says it was never his intention to imply that DPS would release all complaint files, only dash cam videos. DPS last week began releasing more videos from other complaints since 2010, but no document showing its investigation. Again, the agency says it has not found any evidence of racial profiling in any traffic stop. Brian Collister, KXAN Investigates.
And this is all part of an issue we have been investigating for months now. Check out our complete coverage in this story on the homepage of KXAN.com.